Good afternoon. Welcome to week 10. We are almost to the end of this course. You've all been doing a really good job and working really hard. This is a really important module because it's about professionalism in early childhood education. And we have two objectives this week. First, to actually define the roles and responsibilities of professionals in our field. And then you're going to be asked to reflect on your complete externship experience and your role in the early childhood profession. So how are you going to do that? Well, start out, we have two online lectures this week. The first one is called Becoming a Reflective Practitioner. And learning how to become a reflective practitioner is very much part of being a professional. That's why you have been writing reflection papers every week this quarter. The second online lecture is called Early Childhood Education, and at the very bottom of it are some supplemental readings. You will need to access those in order to successfully complete your discussion post this week. So let me go right into that. Your discussion post is an ethical scenario, and so you're being asked, what would you do in that situation? Now, each of you is in a different role in your externship site, so choose the role that you're in right now. And in that role, when you read that scenario, how would you personally feel that you would handle that ethical dilemma? Again, you're going to need to access the NAEYC's Code of Ethical Conduct, which is one of those supplemental readings that I just mentioned at the bottom of that online lecture. So that's where you can get that information. Make sure you check out my Joyce's Tips for Success post. It'll explain a little further what my expectations are as far as that discussion this week. This is the final week for timesheets, so make sure that you total up all the hours and record them at the bottom of your timesheet before you submit it this week, and then make sure that when you submit it that I can see all 10 weeks of the hours, all 10 weeks of the signatures, and the dates. There is no timesheet in Module 11. This is the last timesheet you'll be submitting is for Module 10. In the other week 2 through 9, you had a written assignment every week and a reflection paper. This week, it's kind of combined. It's actually your written assignment, but your written assignment is called Externship 1 Reflection. So you're going to be reflecting on your experience. There are two parts to this paper. The first part is actually a one-page written paper, and there's several criteria. If you follow the scoring rubric, you'll be able to include all those parts that are listed in the scoring rubric, so make sure you check that out. It's not as clear in the assignment directions. That's why I made it clearer for you in the scoring rubric. So that's the first part of the assignment, is writing that one-page paper. The second part of the assignment, when you open up the assignment directions, is you'll see there's a template there called Skills to Work on Table. So open that up, and that's where you're going to be setting 3 goals, and then there's like 4 columns. So make sure you fill in every single column and be very specific, and I cannot stress that enough. Also, these are short-term goals. So these are goals that you'd be finishing up in the next few weeks and then during externship 2. These are not like something that you're going to do 2 years from now, 5 years from now. These are short-term goals set for yourself, hopefully applying things that you've learned this course, and then moving forward and helping you increase your strategies to be an even more effective early childhood professional. So that's our week. Make sure you're checking the gradebook to see if you have anything that you've missed submitting. You want to make sure that everything is done before we move into our final week, week 11 next week. So have a great week and stay in touch. Bye.